places I love really, really, really hard. But I'm happy to, love somebody who wanna, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is just such a sweetheart. Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right. It was so funny. But he's definitely a sweetheart, and he deserved it.
Papoose accused Remy Ma of being self-centered after she publicly talked about his alleged late-night calls to Claressa Shields, which she claimed were made from inside her own home. What started as quiet gossip about a possible fling between Papoose and Claressa quickly grew into something much louder. Within weeks, it turned into a full relationship filled with public appearances, photos, and bold statements online. Claressa even posted emotional messages about their connection, their shared drive, and how much strength she felt they brought out in each other. What once looked like a scandal slowly turned into a dramatic declaration. Their bond became a loud, unapologetic message. A new chapter in a messy story of loyalty, betrayal, and shifting alliances inside hip-hop culture. After separating from Remy Ma, Papoose wasted no time stepping into a new life. Almost immediately, he began showing up everywhere with Claressa, the boxing champion. They were side by side at fights, in interviews, at events, and even during the moment that went viral when Papoose performed his classic verse from Touch It, and Claressa stood smiling proudly beside him. That clip became the visual that people associated with their fast-growing relationship. Claressa herself didn't hide anything. Confident, outspoken, and fearless, she shared openly that she wanted Papoose and wasn't letting anyone stand in her way. Fans started spreading rumors that an engagement might be coming, and that they could become a major power couple. But behind the scenes, whispers suggested things were more complicated. Some insiders claimed Remy's growing closeness with battle rapper Eazy the Block Captain added tension to her breakup. Others said Eazy had sensitive information that made Remy cautious about reconciling with Papoose. For a while, Claressa seemed firmly in control of the situation. Many people online praised Papoose for choosing peace, saying he finally stepped away from a painful marriage and found happiness. But everything changed the moment Claressa's ex-fiancé resurfaced. The same man who went viral in 2024 after a controversial photo of them circulated online. His sudden return created chaos. Rumors spread that he had private information, old messages, and even evidence about their past relationship. Suddenly, Papoose found himself standing alone in the middle of a storm. The man once celebrated as hip-hop's most loyal husband became a trending topic for all the wrong reasons. His image cracked, and the pressure only grew heavier. Remy, always strategic, added another layer by posting cryptic captions on social media. She didn't mention Papoose or Claressa directly, but her words were sharp enough that fans connected the dots instantly. According to people close to them, Papoose tried to contact Remy through mutual friends, hoping to see if reconciliation was possible. But Remy kept her distance and let her silence make the statement for her. Then Claressa delivered her biggest blow yet. She posted a short but powerful message online. Some people come into your life pretending to be real, but truth always shows itself. When it does, step back and let God clean it up. She didn't tag anyone, but the internet instantly knew who she was talking about. Within hours, blogs were posting non-stop updates, and timelines were filled with reactions. What began as a simple breakup had now become a dramatic story involving broken trust, public callouts, old flames, and loud social media messages. Even though Papoose and Remy were separated, they were still legally married, which made the situation even messier. And Claressa continued to control the conversation with her posts, leaving fans wondering who would come out on top in this complicated battle of love, pride, and revenge. In this saga, silence often said more than words, and every day felt like a new twist was waiting to drop. For Papoose, starting a relationship with Claressa was supposed to be a fresh beginning after years of emotional ups and downs with Remy Ma. But even while he tried to move forward, the weight of his ongoing marriage never fully disappeared. At first, people online supported him. Many said he deserved happiness and applauded his bond with Claressa, calling it a fresh start. But then things shifted. According to reports, Claressa ended things suddenly and firmly. She cut Papoose off publicly and privately, choosing to focus on her personal growth and possibly reuniting with her ex-fiancé. Once again, social media pounced. Memes, jokes, and long threads flooded the internet, painting Papoose as the villain of a drama that he once seemed to be winning. Remy, on the other hand, handled everything with quiet control. She didn't lash out. Instead, she dropped short, mysterious captions. The one that went the most viral read: "Sometimes people show their true intentions too late. Let karma do the rest." The post sparked chaos. Fans analyzed every emoji and punctuation mark, trying to decode hidden meaning. As the online conversation exploded, many wondered whether Papoose was secretly trying to reconnect with Remy. Some insiders said he made small attempts, but Remy wasn't interested in revisiting old wounds. To fully understand the weight of the situation, people had to remember Papoose and Remy's history. When Remy went to prison for a shooting conviction, Papoose stayed loyal. He visited her regularly, supported her career, and helped care for her son. Their marriage after her release became a symbol of long-lasting love and commitment in the hip-hop world. That history made the current downfall even harder to watch. Claressa's pointed Instagram messages kept the drama alive. Her ex-fiancé, often described by insiders as unpredictable, was rumored to have saved screenshots, audio clips, and behind-the-scenes details that could stir up more controversy at any moment. His presence kept fans on edge, wondering what would surface next. Now Papoose finds himself trying to rebuild his image, while every move he makes is examined online. Every photo, post, or rumor becomes another chapter in a story that refuses to end. What started as a personal love triangle has turned into a digital soap opera. It shows how quickly the public can switch sides and how social media can turn a hero into a headline within minutes. For Papoose, his new beginning with Claressa Shields didn't become the peaceful, fresh start he hoped for. Instead, it turned into one of the most tangled and dramatic love stories hip-hop has seen in years. And the ending is still nowhere in sight. Their public appearances together, including that viral, touch it moment, made the whole situation look like Papoose had finally found redemption. But in hip-hop, redemption never lasts long. Claressa Shields' ex-fiancé, the man who once claimed he was out of her life for good, returned suddenly and dramatically. His comeback flipped the entire story overnight. In an instant, Papoose went from hero to heartbreaker, from the loyal husband people admired to the latest messy headline. Everything he had built began to crumble fast. Reports soon claimed that Claressa didn't play around with her decision. She allegedly ended things directly and firmly. No confusion, no mixed signals, no dragging it out. Meanwhile, Remy Ma stayed quiet, and her silence carried more weight than a public statement ever could. She didn't say his name, yet one cryptic caption on Instagram made everything clear. Sometimes people reveal their true intentions too late. Let karma handle it. The post exploded online. Fans analyzed every word, convinced she was talking about her estranged husband. Soon, social media detectives jumped in, creating their own storylines. People wondered if Papoose was trying to reach out to Remy through their old mutual friends. They questioned whether Remy would ever consider forgiving him after everything that happened. Insiders whispered that he tested the waters, but Remy wasn't interested. She wasn't going backwards. To understand how everything fell apart, you have to go back to where it all began. Long before the scandals, before Claressa, before the cryptic posts. Before this messy triangle existed, Papoose and Remy Ma were considered hip-hop royalty. They were never just another celebrity couple. For years, they were seen as the proof that real loyalty could survive anything in an industry where relationships often fell apart as quickly as they formed. Their story felt larger than life. Two artists tied together by love, hardship, and a deep bond that made people believe in the possibility of lasting devotion. When Remy Ma was sentenced to 8 years in prison in 2008, many people doubted their relationship would survive. Most assumed Papoose would move on quietly and eventually start a new life without her. But he did the opposite. He stayed steady, becoming the support system she didn't even know she would depend on. Throughout her sentence, he visited her regularly, promoted her name, helped take care of her family, and refused to let the world forget who she was. For Remy, who faced the loneliness of prison, public judgment, and a damaged reputation, Papoose's loyalty became the one constant she held onto. When she was finally released in 2014, older, wiser, and more focused, Papoose was waiting for her. They moved forward as if time had paused. They married, rebuilt their careers, and stepped into the spotlight as the symbol of solid black love. Their time on Love and Hip Hop New York made them even more iconic. They became the couple fans pointed to when talking about patience, devotion, and sticking by someone even when the world turns against them. But fame has a way of revealing the cracks beneath even the strongest foundations. Slowly, subtle signs began showing up. Fans noticed tension in interviews, odd distance in videos, strange energy between them, and short, clip replies that hinted at deeper issues behind the scenes. Those whispers grew louder until they turned into a full earthquake. One day, Remy posted what seemed to be screenshots of late-night conversations between Papoose and undefeated boxing champion Claressa Shields. The messages suggested something far more personal than friendship. Long emotional calls, private thoughts shared late at night, even claims that he had fallen asleep on the phone with Claressa while still living in the same house as Remy. The internet was stunned. The man who had spent years being praised for loyalty suddenly found himself accused of betraying the very image he created. Even more shocking was how Papoose responded. He didn't deny anything. He didn't try to hide. Instead, he leaned openly into his newfound bond with Claressa. He appeared with her publicly, smiled in photos, posted moments with her, and acted unbothered by the backlash. Claressa, bold and direct, matched his energy effortlessly. Their connection became a public spectacle that no one could look away from. What began as scandal slowly evolved into a storyline with its own momentum. Some fans mourned the collapse of a long-admired love story, while others supported Papoose's new chapter. But the part that truly gripped people wasn't just the drama. It was watching a love story that once seemed unbreakable fall apart in real time. Remy and Papoose had survived prison, fame, public pressure, and years of challenges. Yet in the quiet moments where cameras stop rolling, even they couldn't escape the emotional distance that builds when people grow.